Kind of quite, want to really take into consideration or take into themselves because so much ego that gets involved. It's this: you guys all talk a lot, but where is your work ethic? Where is your stuff at? I mean, shit, that's why we are separate. There is a yin and there is a yang. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was blessed enough, and not even that, I worked my ass off to get to where I'm at today. The people that talk down on all of us is because they never did shit in their life. And they want to bring everybody down. Look, negative vibes, man, they try to bring you around because they got nowhere to go. Positive vibes, they know where they're heading. They know where they're going. So it's all about pushing that needle, man, and putting my foot on everyone's neck and holding it.
The force behind Teofimo Lopez has never been based on talent alone. What truly separates him is his belief that he belongs in the biggest fights against the biggest names, especially when everything is on the line. A former two-division champion, Teofimo has built his reputation around speed, explosive counterpunching, confidence, and a willingness to accept challenges that many other fighters might avoid. He has never been afraid of stepping into difficult matchups, and that mindset has played a major role in shaping his career. Today, Rolando Romero is putting on a clinic, showing flashes of his aggressive style while taking control.
I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna show you guys something real quick, right? I'm gonna show you guys something. Follow me real quick. Okay, see, this right here, this is an artifact. I seen everything in here. Man, I be Ryan right there.
Rolly Romero stays in pursuit, closing the distance with wild shots aimed at both the head and body, forcing Garcia to fight off his back foot. Garcia finds moments with sharp jabs and well-timed counters, but the punches do little to slow Romero's advance.
I beat the shit out of him right there. I seen everything. I seen people get knocked out cold. I seen people get. Man, I seen everything, man. This place is legendary right here. This ring's legendary. I never go in the other ring. The other ring, who the hell even goes in there? But this ring, man, you gotta go in this ring. This is where all the real. Man.
What do you remember from that the day? The day you sparring Ryan. There's 2 days, right?
Yeah. Just like one day he forgot his camera.
Of the action. He continues building momentum before producing one of those signature and often dramatic stoppages that have become a major part of his reputation. That Romero's growing list of victories reveals something that is easy to overlook. Despite all the attention, controversy, and confidence that surround him, he remains connected to his humble beginnings and stays close to his family. That connection has remained an important part of who he is throughout his boxing career. But after being outboxed by Shakur Stevenson, the main question was never whether Lopez still had the talent to compete. His ability was already well established.
Grabbing everything, becoming a 2-time undisputed world champion, breaking history, making more records, doing things that people have yet to see. And I'm just grateful to even be here, honestly.
Hey, Chad.
What's up, Chad?
Hey, Jim.
Hey, you gonna smoke some people today?
Hey, you better come with some real money if you want to play. All right, who's next? Who want to play? Eddie, what you betting? I'll give you $1,000 if you beat me.
Yeah.
What if I win, though? What if I win?
I ain't got the money like you, bro.
I know you don't got.
I got 20.
I'll take it. That shit's going. I know where that money going right now.
The connective tissue that makes Romero Rolly is the vicious competitiveness at his core.
Hey, Eddie, go right there, wherever you want. Give me that $20 again.
Good.
Today, Rolly is putting on a clinic, collecting a little action on a children's game. and moving on to one of those signature and typically dramatic stoppages.
Give me a tea. Bob, come on. Over there.
Thank you.
Every single dollar I win off you is gonna go straight to my dad.
The force behind Teofimo Lopez has never been based on talent alone. What truly separates him is his belief that he belongs in the biggest fights against the biggest names, especially when everything is on the line. A former two-division champion, Teofimo has built his reputation around speed, explosive counterpunching, confidence, and a willingness to accept challenges that many other fighters might avoid. He has never been afraid of stepping into difficult matchups, and that mindset has played a major role in shaping his career. Today, Rolando Romero is putting on a clinic, showing flashes of his aggressive style while taking control of the action. He continues building momentum before producing one of those signature and often dramatic stoppages that have become a
the big difference in this fight coming up, the explosion. As you know, if you look skill-wise, Teofimo is much better. But when you got one guy with this so explosive motion, throwing punch or moving size, and then you can. So that's why I don't like to oh yeah, we will be. It's a mindset. So it's when he really came to me, it's like a good and big office with many files, all spread around. With me, I bring all those files together. There will be a organized office. It's a teamwork. Every one of our team will have a part in our job, you know. I'm really, you can see really a solid.
A major part of his reputation, that Romero's growing list of victories reveals something that is easy to overlook. Despite all the attention, controversy, and confidence that surround him, he remains connected to his humble beginnings and stays close to his family. That connection has remained an important part of who he is throughout his boxing career. But after being outboxed by Shakur Stevenson, the main question was never whether Lopez still had the talent to compete. His ability was already well established. The real question was whether Teofimo could make the necessary changes, rebuild his confidence, and find a way to become the fighter he believes he can still be. Rolando Romero continues moving forward, closing the distance while throwing powerful shots toward both the head and body. His pressure forces Garcia to fight while moving backward and prevents him from settling into a comfortable rhythm. Garcia does find
and where, it seemed like, Ryan Garcia kind of froze and just took his foot off the gas. Rolly didn't do that. So his strength, I think, is underestimated. I think that power, it really bothers these guys when he's in there. His unorthodox style, he don't have a real rhythm. You can't really get in his timing, and that works for him, especially when he lost something. Maybe it's not obvious to a lot of people, but when you step in that ring, it's difficult just to have your way with him. You know what I mean? You have to be a somewhat of a real elite fighter, bro. You got to have some real elite skill set to really just go in there and wipe Rolly out. And that we still believe Teo at his best have those type of attributes. Just need to see it. We didn't see it in the Shakur Stevenson.
Opportunities to answer with sharp jabs and well-timed counters. But those punches are not enough to completely stop Romero's forward movement. Romero keeps pressing, looking for another opening and refusing to give Garcia much room to work. For Rolando Romero, the road to August 22nd is not about rebuilding his career. It is about proving that his victory over Ryan Garcia was only the beginning. While Teofimo Lopez is working on his technique and adjusting to life in a new weight division, Romero is preparing to bring the same patience, power, and unpredictability that helped make him a world champion. His training camp is centered on timing, conditioning, and the ability to turn even a quiet moment into sudden danger. Every training session has a purpose because against Teofimo, one mistake could change the entire fight. The history between these two fighters makes the matchup even more personal. They have known each other for years, and their families are familiar with one another. But once the opening bell rings, none of that matters inside the ropes. Romero has already explained his mindset. Yes, they are friends, and their families know each other. But none of that will matter on August 22nd. He sees himself and Teofimo chasing the same goal, a place in boxing history. And Romero believes the only way to reach that destination is to go